Yep, time to put the old Schnellus down and go and do some work. Okay, well I've set up all of the bottles, but I'll probably talk about them more in detail tomorrow when the light's coming from the other way and we can actually see a few things. But if I go to spot Cullen, just the initial one, get the thing to move. No, one more. Yep, in there. Okay, now I've done some over here and they're starting to go red. What I did notice though, if I did one with just a candle and the polystyrene, it took 6 weeks, you know, on Monday the 8th of December, but it did eventually go. One with the egg in there got really dark. So yeah, I tried one over there with the zinc and iron, and at low dilution it did eventually go, sort of thing, as you can probably see, sort of thing. So yeah, whereas the more concentrated ones haven't gone yet or won't work, it's too strong, sort of thing. So I did a few replicates and I got this one where it's sort of, I don't know if you can see this. Can you see that on some of the polystyrene beads there? It's if I take the lens shroud off, might be able to get in a little bit closer now. They're actually greening there, so you've got green, red, and what looks like almost a grey blue in a way. So you know, I'm probably going to be talking more about Drosera gigantea probably tomorrow sometime. So I'll just put this back on if I can. It'll help get any raindrops. Yeah, they need a better system for this. When it works, it works really well, but until you get it right, it doesn't work. Yeah. So you want to click on, click off, very quick, set and forget something. So I've done a few other things in here, and you can see you got bubbles coming off. So they are active. So hopefully they will pink eventually. This one's compared to that one, there's a subtle difference, but it also did pink. So can you see that sort of grey blue colour? And one of these other ones almost is flipped up the other way. It's almost got blue on the top, and then no, yeah, this one here, the calcium and copper metal, it's yellowing, almost going to go green underneath the red. So it's almost it's almost like this one flipped, sort of thing. So interesting. So and then I got this one here that you can probably see. Get some bubbles coming up, and this one over here, which I'm testing out to see if we can get more bubbles coming up there. So quite interesting. So I've done a whole load of other ones, and as I said, with this one over here I tried, it sort of pinked within about 2 days, and then sort of almost went slightly backwards and almost got into a fixed position, into this sort of like static position sort of thing. You can see the redness in there. But when it flashed completely red, sort of thing, very early on, within about 2 days, and then it sort of, you know, so you thought it was going to be like this. You thought it was going to go completely like that, or completely like one of these, or one of these sort of thing. But it didn't. It went backwards, and now it's in like a stuck position. So this might give us an indication of this, you know, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 1 step forward, 2 steps back, sort of thing. So hopefully I've gone through these, and some of these ones, like this one with the aluminium, it does work eventually, but it takes a lot longer. So we've got things like that when you don't put anything into it at all. It takes about 6 weeks. With that one, it takes about a week, and with the aluminium, it takes about 3 weeks, sort of thing. So and some of these other ones are, you know, on the top or slightly down from the surface, and they're taking a bit of time too. So, but as I said, that one there flashed going pinky red in about 2 days. I was really happy about that until it sort of settled into being, you know, stuck, sort of thing. So very interesting. So if we can get past that, now in the next stage, if we can work out how to do all this, you know, on a really good, you know, set and forget one. And what about this one with the copper oxychloride one, and what was it, zinc oxide and copper oxychloride? Isn't that amazing now? And what about the one with the titanium? I mean, just look how dark red that one is. So very interesting. So titanium oxide is better than zinc oxide. So, but it takes a while to get going, you know. Maybe you could play around with combining the two or something, or learning how to, you know, get all the bells and whistles and get it to grow very quickly and very dense sort of thing. But that's what we're heading to do. The idea next is to see if we can develop this blueness, if it is a true blueness, and then move on to the next stage of probably tomorrow I'll get my CPM magazine out here that shows you the colour of the flytrap that's on the front cover. That's almost matching, I would swear, almost matching identical that colour there. So the next stage is, can we put that redness into a slab of cotton wool and then into a slab of sphagnum moss, and then can we develop this blue colour, get that into a slab of cotton wool, and maybe then into a slab of sphagnum moss. Now, if we can blue a piece of sphagnum moss, surely we can blue a fly trap. Especially considering when the colour of some of these fly traps. I like that. Well, the other point was this one here. When you put the candle in it, it's an orangey red sort of thing. It's more orangey red sort of thing than red to purple red sort of thing. Same with this one here. When it's developing, it starts off being an orangey red sort of thing. So you might want to put that in your back pocket too. So looks like we're losing the sunlight now. But I'll just go out the front here. And just come over here. Oh, am I still on spot colour? I bet I am. Ha ha ha. Okay, so maybe you want to take this off. And you see that colour that's developing in there? It's sort of like getting into from a magenta red into like a, you know, it could almost get into a purpley, into a blue area eventually, if we can work out what's going on, I would suggest. And, you know, like this one in here sort of thing. Did seem to have some sort of bug down there. I don't know if it's going to chew the roots off. But I think I tried to poke him or whatever it is with a pair of scissors. It could be just mealy bug or something, but I'm going to have to watch out for that. So, yeah. The dandelion here starting to grow now, so there is a time factor to all these things. So now we get back to here. This one now, it will actually, when you water it, will actually flood and slowly goes down. So there are developments there, so you might put that in your back pocket as well. But as you can see, good, but sort of, as I said, it's sort of like kicking back now, sort of thing. So you know, sort of slowing down, getting stuck in something. So we can work out how to, first of all, prevent that from happening in the first place, and then stop it from coming forward in the future, sort of thing, as the plant grows. So yeah, it's okay, I suppose, but it's not the best. And you know. Okay, so we got these ones here. Seems to be no problem with the lead weights in there. Don't seem to have any real obvious effect to these things. So I accidentally pulled this one out. I was trying to get one of these flower stalks off, pulled it out, so I just put it straight back in. But it's